Hello and welcome back to Top 10 Places. Looking for an escape from reality? Well, you're on the right planet. Earth is packed with places that hardly seem real, defying explanation, and baffling millions with their incredible scenes and stunning vistas. In today's video, we're taking a look at some of the most surreal places from around the world. Before we get started, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more. With your support, we're able to make the best content possible. And be sure to stick around for our number one spot, which is sure to blow your mind. Now, without further ado, let's jump right in. Number 10. The White Desert, Egypt. When we think of a desert, most of us tend to picture an endless, sandy landscape that stretches beyond the horizon in all directions. But there's a place in Egypt that seems to defy all logic. Rather than being filled with the taupe brown sand that all of us are used to seeing, the White Desert, as the name suggests, is made up of kilometers of white sand. This alien region is a place that truly has to be seen to be believed. The White Desert is a treasure trove of natural wonder, highlighted by the utterly confusing rock formations that are found within the national park. While it may look like snow, don't be deceived. It doesn't get hotter than this place, and one barefoot step in this desert will have your feet sizzling in seconds. In a somewhat counterintuitive turn of events, the journey to the White Desert begins by venturing into the Black Desert, which is yet another surreal landscape complete with ancient lava stone formations. After some dune bashing, you'll find yourself in a desert coated with white calcified limestone, sculptured by the fine, strong hand of Mother Nature. But looking is not all there is to do here. The White Desert National Park also offers mountain biking, sandboarding, stargazing, and even kayaking in the nearby oasis. Number 9. Bangla Bay Thailand. Thailand is known for its incredibly scenic landscapes, boasting forests that border on being tropical, to marshlands that are brimming with life and colour. Perhaps the most surreal place in this country is Bangla Bay, a region surrounded by intriguing caves and rugged cliffs, offering some of the best paddling on the planet. Thankfully, the bay is not overrated after receiving a helping hand from Hollywood in entering the mainstream. If you feel like you recognize this place, then it's likely that you've seen it in both Star Wars and James Bond films. But once you arrive, you'll realize that the bay was always destined for stardom. It's one of the most beautiful places on Earth and provides endless photo opportunities for you to take advantage of. Bangla Bay has been a national park since 1981, and the vast region is positively teeming with fascinating natural landmarks. Among these landmarks is James Bond Island, a limestone sea stack that rises up from the Andaman Sea with purpose. After paddling around the island, you'll discover caves and other archaeological sites to see what treasures lie beneath the surface of Thailand's most beautiful waters. Number 8. Bryce Canyon USA. Located in the scenic state of Utah, America's Bryce Canyon features the largest collection of hoodoos the world has to offer, and the site is an absolute marvel to explore. Like its famous sibling, the Grand Canyon, Bryce Canyon is made up of red rocks, with pink cliffs dotting the landscape, all of which culminate to create a long list of top-notch vistas set up on the appropriately named Grand Staircase. But the canyon isn't all just beautiful vistas. Situated along a high plateau, the national park offers far more than just incredible geography. If you decide to visit, you'll be privileged with a world of rare fauna and flora to discover, as well as a night sky so clear and beautiful that you'll be lying awake, eyes wide open, well into the small hours of the morning. Perhaps the best part of the canyon is that it features an abundance of well-marked trails that make it wonderfully easy to explore the region. But be sure to time your hikes so that you're able to enjoy the brilliant golden hour of the early evening that can only be experienced in a place like Bryce Canyon. Number 7. Swarfossfoss Iceland. It can't be too surprising to see an entry from Iceland here. The country is known for being unbelievably scenic, and as the nation home to the famed Aurora Borealis, it's easy to see why. Combining fascinating basalt columns with a breathtaking waterfall, Iceland's Swarfossfoss is a sight that has to be seen to be believed. Its name translates to Black Falls, thanks to the burnt lava that stands like an enormous, almost organic organ behind the tumble veil of white mist from the waterfall. However, Swarfossfoss doesn't make it particularly easy for visitors to behold its majesty. After all, the best things in life come to those who are determined to see them. If you want to be able to see the fall, you'll need to journey 1 mile from the car park at an elevation gate of more than 350 feet. After about half an hour of walking, you'll be awestruck by the incredible 66-foot waterfall, framed by hexagonal columns that form one of the most unique backdrops in the world. The columns are so striking, in fact, that they inspired the architecture of the Hallgrímskirkja church in Reykjavik. Number 6. The Pinnacles Australia. With a name like that, it's clear to see why Australia's pinnacles are a sight to behold. Located in Namibia National Park in Western Australia, pinnacles are a rare geological formation in a country that is filled with places just like it. They're found roughly 2 hours north of Perth and are formed from limestone deposits left behind by an ocean that receded more than 25,000 years ago. As it does, erosion played its part in carving out these pinnacles, forming each and every one of them into a masterpiece of its own. The pillars of dense deposits and ancient seashells stand as high as 12 feet tall, so be prepared for some mild neck pain as you crane your neck back to witness their full glory. And once you've reached the top of the stunning pillars, you'll be able to watch the landscape change from vast barren desert to sparkling sand dunes before your very eyes, before eventually seeing the endless cerulean of the nearby Indian Ocean. Number 5. Larangar Tibet, China. If you're a fan of ancient traditional spiritualism, then you'll love Larangar in the Tibet region of China. In Sichuan province, Larangar is the world's largest monastery, housing more than 4,000 nuns and monks. Since it was established back in 1980, Larangar has expanded dramatically to become a rolling red hill of tiny terracotta homes. For tourists and travelers, you're going to need a serious sense of adventure to get to Larangar. The journey is strenuous, but absolutely worth it. Upon arrival, you might be slightly overwhelmed by the maze of streets, the poverty, as well as the beautiful architecture. But the welcoming community will quickly put you at ease, and once you're at the peak of Larangar's 12,000 feet, your senses will be calmed by the stunning vistas the monastery's piers have to offer. Number 4. Chocolate Hills, Bohol, the Philippines. The Philippines is home to a wide selection of incredible destinations, but perhaps the country's most underrated is the Chocolate Hills. These are a collection of more than 1,000 mounds that turn a rich, chocolatey brown during Bohol's dry season. Scattered like giant anthills throughout the region's otherwise lush forests, the almost identical appearance of each of these hills would make it seem as though they were man-made, but they're completely natural. They were formed by the erosion of limestone over thousands of years, with only the hills remaining to tell the tale. From a number of viewpoints scattered throughout the area, including Sagbayan Peak, you'll be able to admire the chocolate hills that spread as far as the eye can see. Still not impressed? Our number 1 spot looks like something right out of a fairy tale. Stay tuned to find out what it is. Number 3. Deadly, Namibia. Featuring one of the world's largest sand dunes, as well as a completely petrified forest, Deadly, or Dead Marsh, is a strange, awe-inspiring destination. Over the ages, the dunes have rusted thanks to clay present in the subsoil. As a result, the petrified trees, some of which are millennia old, stand frozen in time, while others decay under the relentless heat of the sun. When you aren't awestruck by the skeletal trees, you'll be able to feast your eyes upon dunes that soar more than 1,000 feet towards the heavens. But Diedvle isn't all barren. With a little exploration, you'll discover salsola shrubs, surviving off of morning mists. The monstrous red dunes of this area are found in Namib National Park. Number 2. Cenotes of the Yucatan, Mexico. Scattered along Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula is a collection of incredible cenotes, offering some of the most incredible diving experiences in the world. Cenotes are generally found in regions rich in limestone, creating underwater swimming holes packed with fresh water, flora, and stunning marine life. The best part is that each cenote has its own personality, whether it's a fully underground hole with giant stalactites dangling from the ceiling, or an open-air cave. Many are considered spiritual places, whose underwater tunnels teem with the legends of ancient gods, amongst historic artifacts. Number 1. Meteora, Greece. And finally, at our number 1 spot is Meteora, one of the largest archaeological sites in Greece. Meteora is a collection of 9th century monasteries that are surrounded by monoliths so old they've outlived humanity. A total of 6 incredible monasteries provide a brilliant glimpse into the lives of ancient Greeks. The cliffs of Meteora were destined to be seen as a place of the divine. The region is peaceful, remote, and intrinsically spiritual, with the monasteries having been developed on massive sandstone cliffs carved from the landscape through thousands of years of rain and wind. Thanks for watching, folks! Which of these surreal places would you want to visit? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button down below and subscribe to the channel for more. And if you never want to miss another video, click on the bell icon down below to be notified each time we upload. Until next time, ciao!